What up to all my mathletes out there that want to get mathletically fit? Shout out to you. So today we are going to talk about D cubed, or the 3Ds. Now, many eons ago, I used to work in the National Basketball Association in community development. So I put camps and clinics together for kids in the community and things like that. So I walk into the office of our assistant GM at the time, Kenny Williamson. Shout out to you, much love. And I asked him, I said, how do you build a great team? And he said, you build a great team with the 3Ds. And I was like, oh, what are those? The first thing he said was the draft. He said the draft. So that could be, I'm drafting a rookie. You have an NBA draft every year. You're looking at college players. You want people coming from college to come to your team. You're looking for the best athletes. Bring them to you, right? Rookies. The second D he said is the deal. So that's, you make a trade. You're looking for a veteran that might add to your roster. So you're looking for a vet. And the last one he said was development. And so development was, I work with what I got. I try to make them better. I try to improve their skill set, and I win that way. So, but he said that you need these three things to have a great team. So how does that have to do with me and education? Well, I think these are very relative, right? When we think about the draft, the deal, and development. The draft, I would think, is my rookie teachers. They come into the game. I'm going out to colleges. I'm finding teachers to bring in to my school. And the deal is maybe I'm going out there, I'm finding me a vet. Someone that's already kind of seasoned and I can add to my team that's going to build on what we're trying to do. But the last one that I'm going to focus in on today is development. Because one of the things that he said was key was that sometimes we get so caught up in the draft and the deal that we forget about the development. Because especially as I think about high school math, like it's a shortage out there for high school math teachers. So often we say, man, I need that. Where can I find some math teachers? But one of the things that could really help us improve is development. What resources and tools are we putting into the teachers that we have to help them grow as professionals? Key here is the things that we do to improve what we already have. In education, we get our professional development on. Comment down below if you love professional development. I've definitely been in a few. I'm like, man, what am I? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so we do that. But I think the thing we need to consider, what is the development that is going to move the needle in terms of teacher practice? Huge thing to consider. So I've been reading a few articles and some PD that I facilitated a few months ago, and they were talking about like what is effective professional development. And one of the things that they highlighted was professional development that is in line with the curriculum. Teachers are more likely to implement. Like I think about when I was a teacher, when I often got a strategy and they were like, oh, I want you to use this strategy, but it wasn't necessarily embedded in the curriculum, I was probably less likely to use it. But if I'm working with a curriculum that I use every single day, and we're talking about strategies in there with the curriculum, I'm more likely to use it because I got to use this every single day, right? One of the second things that they highlighted in an article that I read the other day was that not necessarily a session, but coaching. Coaching, they said it shows extensive gains for teacher practice and student outcomes, which I was like, man, that's keto. But as I think about myself as even when I was a player, right? Like, I was consistently getting feedback. They'd be like, oh, your elbow is out. Oh, now your footwork. How can you make these adjustments? To have someone give you feedback on how you can improve your practice, of course, I would imagine we'd see some games there. But it was just like, in terms of professional development, I hadn't yet thought about that. So, as we think about the development, the D, I always like to think of development as love. Love is support and challenge. So we want to challenge people to get better, but we also want to give them support and the tools to do so. So thank you again for checking out this video. Share, like, subscribe. Share this with somebody that needs to get mathletic and do those mental push-ups. And remember, the 3 keys to building a solid mathletic team: the draft, the deal, but most importantly, development. How can I help you improve in your practice and get your jump shot right? Maybe it's not your jump shot, but maybe it's your explanation. Maybe it's your questions. So yes, development, baby. And I'm out.